R.I.P. Jesse Jackson. No, this is a civil rights leader, minister, politician, reverend. He passed away on 17th of February in Chicago. Surrounded by loved ones. This was probably a long time coming. We've seen him have some health scares at some of the events and stuff, and where he looks like he's not all the way there, like he's kind of on his final chapter, as they say. But it is still, you gotta stop and stop for one of these moments. He was a protege of Dr. Martin Luther King.
Legendary civil rights leader, Reverend Jesse Jackson, dying at the age of 84.
I'm human. I am God's child.
After decades in the public eye, watching a country change as much as he did, Jackson, born in 1941 in Greenville, South Carolina, was a young protege of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., his life changing when King was gunned down in Memphis. Jackson, literally, there by his side.
It sounded like a stick of dynamite or a large firecracker. And when we turned, all we could see was police coming. Police were coming from the direction of the shot. Had been lined up along the street.
And is a prominent figure, of course, for the civil rights movement, founder of Rainbow Push Coalition, where he ran for president. This is the only black man to successfully get the Democratic nomination twice. Well, no, Obama got it twice. But this is just to get nominated, right? So he's two-time Democratic nominee, presidential candidate. So he is kind of thing where like he crawled so that a person like Barack Obama can walk, right? And so he's a giant. And he's not a perfect person. Nobody is. But you have to give him his credit where it's due, and to what he meant to the movement for civil rights. And it's a sad state of affairs that we see a lot of those same civil rights that folks like himself and what's the good brother name from Good Trouble, Make Good Trouble. Shoot, his name slips me right now, but I'll put it in post. It sucks to see that we're taking such a steps back in this country. Not just for black folk, for like a lot of people, a lot of it's just like the whole country is step backwards from women, Native Americans, the poor in general. Just like everybody's like taking a step back. Farmers, rural America, losing subsidies and stuff like just like it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere, but it ain't going to us. Us down in the proletariat, right? So, R.I.P. But that was his whole Rainbow. I saw that today. That's the Rainbow Coalition was all about gays. The Rainbow Coalition was all about that. Bringing all these disparate groups together. This is kind of where I learned probably my first introduction to intersectionality. I don't know if I've ever heard that word back then, but it was sort of a grandmother to that, a grandfather to that concept. Because Rainbow Coalition was like, yo, look around. And then look up. You see them? They got all the goodies. You know what I mean? And they ain't spreading it around here. We're in the same boat. A book I recommend multiple times. It's called White Trash. And that's the title of the book. It's an academic, historical recounting of that history of coming up with that term to oppress poor white people. Y'all embrace it like we embrace the word nigga. Put in y'all country songs and everything. That's wild. But the Rainbow Coalition like brought all of y'all in, and that's exactly what Obama ended up running on when he ran, bigging up like that, broadening that umbrella of man. It becomes hard. It becomes hard to form consensus. I'll give you that. But if as long as we rally around the one central big idea, I'm a project manager. We use the word epic, and we centralize ourselves around that epic, the bigger picture, and we see it's them against us at the most fundamental level. All that other shit all that other shit we can figure out. All that shit we can figure that shit out. That's easy. That's easy money. That's easy money. We just need to like tap into that Rainbow Coalition ethos, and Bernie Sanders was on that. Bernie Sanders was on that heavy. I blamed him for a little bit of it too, because I was like, yo, he keeps talking about this, a rising tide lifts all boats kind of thing, which how he would put it. But I was like, yo, black people need something though. Black people like just insisting on like we need a specialized, and we do. I still think we deserve that. We need a specialized, strictly identified. We need reparations, my guy. You know what I mean? We need reparations. We need, like that targeted freaking investment into the black community. And I wasn't getting that at the time. I still believe that, but like now though, like in terms of tactfully getting there, like practically getting there, we need this coalition more now than ever. More now than ever. We're seeing it on the right. They are very disparate communities that really don't fuck with each other like that. Really don't. You got some conspiracy theorist people in the same same boat as billionaires and millionaires. Like they've been hated billionaires and millionaires. They think everything is a secret cabal, and then they found out that Epstein files has a list of dudes and that do this stuff, and that they have all kinds of immunity and power to like do all kinds of like they still never, not one of them ever faced any justice. We got former Prince Charles now maybe going to court. He lost his title. He's been living in mansions since. Who knows what this court thing will do? But even if they got one, okay, we got one scalp, bro. They've been running this joint. Literal secret cabals of people running the country, right now. Not the world, the whole world. They're running the world. It's just money at the top of it all. Whoever runs it, money and power, and they just moving pawns on the board. We just pawns on the board, not realizing that can't one king take down all his pawns, bro. Yo, king can't, bro. You get that? You can't. There's this diagonal spot right here. I wish you fucking would. I wish you fucking would move. Bust a move. You know what I mean? Bust a fucking move. So, can't take all of us, and one of us bound to be that diagonal spot. So maybe it's you. It ain't me. I did my part. This is it. Me going on this like random ass rant to say R.I.P. Jesse Jackson at the end of the day. That's all I'm really trying to say.